fantasy football is a breeze.
Throw back a cold one with our crew. Tell you exactly what to do. Get ready to win all of your leads.
It's your serum football. Serum football. It might even help you get laid.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Truth Serum Thursday night start sit edition. It's me, Jordan Thomas, joined this week by the beautiful Colt Martin and the voluptuous Travis Sumter. What's up, babies?
How's it
All
going,
clean
man?
shaven. All clean shaven for this.
Clean shaven. Me too. Me too. I'm getting there.
I can't say the same.
Hey, I just gotta say, Travis, I'm a little disappointed, bro. Me and Colt, we're repping out, baby. Dallas Mavericks basketball. Where are you at? Where are you at?
I didn't know we were coordinating here.
I figured I'd do it for you guys. I thought maybe be nice, and then nope, you let us down.
Yep. Colt is slowly but surely transitioning to the dark side. I feel it. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Week 8 is in the bag. We are about to enter week 9. We got a Thursday night special tonight where we get to watch one team in the Houston Texans get absolutely massacred by another in the Fly Philadelphia Eagles. So let's go ahead. Looks like we got some questions. Let's hop in here. We're going to start off with our sideline reporter, Vance Schlitz. Vance says, sideline reporter and Facebook user Vance Schlitz here. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday, Vance. We love you, baby. Up next, we have Audra out on Bond. She says, yo, she's on that YouTube. One of our original YouTubers as well. I'm pretty sure Audra actually found us on YouTube. So you guys all do me a big favor and go be like Audra out on Bonds. Bang that bell. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are trying to get to 350 by Saturday. So not tomorrow, the day after. Slowly but surely progressing, getting a couple here and there every week. So if you haven't already, please do us a favor, bang that bell. Up next, we got Dynamite Drew Michael DeVinny. He says, what's up, fellas? Just showing some love, my guys. We love you, Drew. Speaking of love, Audra Bond's out here. She says she loves the theme song. It is so beautiful, but she might be talking about me. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's me or the theme song. David Genus says, what's up, boo thing? And official announcement went out this week. David Genus is now taking over in the slot room. So anybody into cards, memorabilia, anything like that, holler at me, get into the room. David's got you covered. He's got a lot of really cool stuff going on over there. And Travis, I'm going to let you read this one because I know this is your homie right here. Go for it.
So Miles Sanders for 150 and 2 touchdowns, right? Yeah, so like I kind of said this when we were sitting around watching the games last Sunday, and I was like, easily 150 and a touchdown for Derrick Henry last week. I don't see why he can't get 150. I mean, I do imagine, though, that they kind of won't really need him that much. And coming off a short week, I bet you we see a little bit more of Boston Scott in this game, too. I'll give him the... I don't know what his touchdown prop is, maybe 80 or something. I'll give him his yards and his touchdown.
What do you think, Colt?
I'd probably give him the touchdown and probably around 65, 70 yards.
I don't think he's going to get $150. I don't think he's going to get 2. I do think he's going to eat all night long, though. I think Jalen Hurts is going to eat. I think Boston Scott's going to eat. They could probably call up Darren Sproles to come back into the lineup, and he would probably eat, too. The Houston Texans are absolutely dreadful. The Eagles are going to run all over them. Another cupcake opponent for our only undefeated team. I really just want to see them play one good team one time this year, just one time. But yeah, Miles Sanders is an absolute smash start this week. Up next, hold on, I done messed things up. There we go. Up next, we have Facebook user. I can almost feel a team with bye weeks this week at 144. preaching to the choir. Last week, I didn't even, or no, the week before last at 144, I didn't even start a quarterback in either positions because I had one was injured and two was on bye. It was awful. There's, nobody on the waivers. Like it's rough. What about you guys? How you feeling about that?
Man, 1 to 44. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not doing the hottest there. But bye weeks they are killing me pretty bad. But
I have one league where no, the fan tracks league for the draft night out. I have AJ Brown as a starting receiver. I have nobody else at all in any of the other two receiving slots or the flex spot because two of the quarterbacks are also on bye. Daniel Jones is on bye, so Ayuk's on bye. Like more than half my team's on bye, and there's guys that I don't want to drop.
Yeah, and honestly, man, sometimes that's the way to go. Sometimes I would rather just like have everybody gone at once, just get over it, get rid of it, lose that game and then be full strength the rest of the way. So that's not like the worst strategy.
that's kind of how I've always like approached the redraft. It's like, well, if my guys all have the same bye, whatever. Hopefully, it's a strong enough team to where I don't really need to care about the bye, and I can take that loss and keep trucking. I think people overthink the buys.
I absolutely agree with you on.
I'm on the comeback trail in 144 though, and I got Richard Mikhailov this week, and I'm gonna smash
that's
that
a loss.
motherfucker.
That's a L.
I'm smashing him. I'm smashing him. He's got players on bye. I'm smashing him. It's happening. I'm on the comeback trail. I'm gonna make the playoffs in 144 after the slow start. Only started 1-5. I'm on the comeback season.
Ooh, 1-5 is pretty tough. Good luck there. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of getting in 144. My problem is my team's incredibly top heavy. Like my depth sucks, but for the most part, like I have a good chunk of studs up top and then a lot of okay pieces. So all I need is a couple big games from guys like Jalen Hurts, for instance, to do the thing. But I'm feeling pretty good about at least making the playoffs at 144. Up next, we got David Genus. Why am I being told to fade Dameon Pierce tonight? Who's telling you that? Need more context here, but what you guys think about fading Dameon Pierce tonight?
No. I mean, I know the Eagles D is good, but come on, no. You got to play him.
Can I go back to the DJ Moore thing from a couple weeks ago? When you're the only horse in town, baby, ride it.
Ride it, baby, ride it. And that's right. I don't know if Jordan Davis is playing. I know he's at least been banged up. I think he can run on the Eagles a little bit. And Dameon Pierce only show in town. So I don't think Brandon. Who is their wide receiver one right now? Conley,
Chris Moore.
Yeah, Chris Moore, Tyron Johnson, and I forget who the third one is.
Oh, I must have saw Chris Moore and thought Chris Conley, but yeah, that's awful. That's awful. And this is coming from. I just want to say, the guys that are telling you that this receiving core is awful is a Packers fan and a Bears fan. So that's all I got to say about that. It's pretty rough out in Houston. Audra Bond spewing some nonsense. She says, "Go Grizz." I think she's talking about Colt Martin and me with our Grizzly appearances. Magic. Blah.
That's probably Vance right there.
Yeah, that's Vance Schlitz, our sideline reporter, and Magic aficionado. We're slowly but surely transitioning into a basketball podcast. I can feel it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it coming. Audra Bond says she's talking about all three of us when she said we was beautiful. You beautiful too, baby. We love you. I love you, Audra. Hey, I need to hook up on some barbecue seasoning soon, so get my DMs about that. I'll let you guys read that one.
Nah, you already got a big enough head. I am.
That's right. I'm beautiful. Big Kaiser. Welcome back, Big Ben. Evening, guys. Van Jefferson, DeAndre Carter, or Philip Dorsett with Cooks and Collins out.
I'm kind of excited to see what Van Jefferson's going to do if he plays.
I was kind of curious because I saw he was questionable. I didn't even know if he was gonna suit up or not. But I mean, I'd go DeAndre Carter. I mean, what?
I
Keenan
mean,
Allen? Go ahead.
the DeAndre Carter thing. I mean, at least you have the kind of the special teams thing going for you too. Like if he, let's just say if he happened to get a return for a touchdown at any time. So I mean, that's kind of going for you too. I mean, there's not really anybody else there in front of him. So I mean,
Because what BMW's out for a while. Keenan Allen had a setback, so
Always a setback for
Palmer
Keenan
and
Allen.
Carter and I don't even
they
remember
they
who.
actually said it was reported that his hamstring re-injury was worse than his previous hamstring injury. So not good.
Keenan Allen, man, can't catch a break. I'm going DeAndre Carter here. I don't know if Van Jefferson's going to play. Philip Dorsett, I just don't want any part of this matchup whatsoever. And if I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong about that. I'm not rolling the dice with that guy. Give me DeAndre Carter and the smash out of these three.
Yeah, I mean I love Van, but for some reason the Rams really like Ben Skowronek.
Skowronek. Man, we've been talking about that dude since week 1, too. I remember.
I think Van, if he does play, I think it means a lot for Stafford, and I think it kind of opens up a lot for the offense too. If Van Jefferson's playing, he was real big at times during times last year where he caught a couple bombs from Stafford, and he's a real field stretcher, and that also bodes well for Allen Robinson as well.
Nothing bodes well for Allen Robinson. Up next, we got Lang, Derek Lang. What is up? Looking good, fellas. Thoughts on Philip Dorsett tonight? I'm not buying into it. I'm not trying to trot him out there, even in my deepest, darkest leagues. I want no part of this dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't fire him up at all, but I mean, just like you said with Van Jefferson, Travis. I mean, Dorsett could find himself catching a deep bomb and taking it to the house, but
is he gonna who is seeing big play Slay though? That's the question. I mean,
I think big play Slay gonna take the night off, man. He's just gonna take it easy back there.
I mean, if he's
jogging,
I feel like somebody's gonna eat. Maybe it's one of the tight ends. Maybe it's Brevin Jordan tonight. I don't like Jordan said earlier. I don't trust anything that's coming out of the Texans except for the running back Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, give me all the Dameon Pierce. That's the only dart throw I want there. Audra out on Bonds on the face or on the YouTube says, I'd love to talk about the 144 tournament. And it's funny that you mentioned that, Audra, because let's talk a little bit more about the 144 tournament. Here is our True Serum Football top 10 144 week 8 performers. Starting off, we got Seth Frex in his zero QB strategy, banging out 235.16. If I'm not mistaken, that's the highest point total on the year to date. We got Ben Wasley featured in our roundtable discussions a few weeks back at 220.46. We got Double Z, Zach Xander, 215.8 for the second time this year. Our fellow council member Bobby Swan, 199.74, busted out for the third time. Then we got Daniel Norgard, new to the list, 198.34. Joel Cool, that's a cool name, Joel Cool, 195.04, his second time on the list. TSF staff writer Anthony Fortunato, 194.48. Zach Kurtz with 194.118 for the second time. Hall of Fame Rob with the 192.72. And Joel Rosario with the 191.3. Now, I do have to mention, y'all, I was pissed. I thought for sure this was the week I made it. Finished with like 183 or 184. I was right there. And there I was just, telling Zach Kurtz how upset I was about it. And then, it made me feel a little bit better. Joey was number 11, and he finished with 191.15. So 0.15 points off of the top 10 leaderboard. So still struggling, still trying to make it, but I'll get there one day. Seth Frex wants to brag a little bit about it. His team is dominant in 144 with that 0 quarterback game. Last week, everybody was dominant. Like, what a crazy! I don't know if I've ever seen a higher scoring fantasy week than that. Have you guys?
I want to see that. I want to see the 0 QB team though. Seth, you should send that to me in the DMs. I just want to see it because I want to show you. I want to show you. I want to see your 0 QB. And I want to show you my 0 QB in our staff league.
Yeah. Travis will show you his if you show him yours. And yeah, Travis, by all accounts, is kind of the guy that's banging that drum 100% for 0 QB. I remember talking in that staff league draft. Me and Colt were talking mad crap on you, like, man, it's fucking round 10. Is this guy ever like all that's like? And at the time, it's like, man, all that's left is Geno Smith. I don't know if that's who you ended up with, but
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, fucking
it was. It was Geno Smith, and then I turned around and grabbed Brissett, and then I turned around and grabbed Watson. 3 picks in a row. So
who needs skill when you got luck like that? Picking up Geno Smith from the
Geno's my dog. He's my dog. He's my fucking late round fucking dog.
He's Cinderella, man. Like, I don't think they're gonna make a movie one day about this Geno Smith season, and Russell Wilson's gonna be the bad guy. Watch, it's gonna happen.
Everyone wrote him off. He wasn't cashing, so
Yeah, he wasn't writing back. TSS Fantasy, our friend Commissioner Cooper says, I can stop worrying about the waiver wire. Now I know Jordan is live. We're playing each other this week in the trenches, so we're both kind of, got our eyes on the prize there. I think we have the same record. He's got me by a few points, so it's getting thick in them trenches. Seth F, my team is dominant 144. We heard you the first time, baby. We get it. You're kicking all our asses. Great job, Seth.
I think he's bouncing around to every platform and saying it. So.
Yeah, he is. I would be too. I'd be putting it out everywhere. Like, hey, y'all here? 235-16. Yeah, everybody. TSS Jordan is coming on tomorrow night to defend his fantasy feud title. It's not Jeopardy. It's fantasy feud. Yeah, you damn right. I'm 3-0. The next Goldberg can't be stopped.
Shit.
Who wants some? Who wants some? Bring it on. Bring anybody. I'm done beat Howard Bender up in there. I beat Adam Hulse up in there. I beat Patriot Sports Radio up in there. Who's next? Let's go.
So basically, you're trying to tell me that you're the Eagles of Fantasy Feud.
No, because No. That would be the case, but unlike the Eagles, I played real competition. That's all I want to say about it.
They beat the Cowboys.
With a backup quarterback.
I will say the Howard Bender W is pretty impressive.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. You know how good I felt about myself after that happened, man? Whew.
Yeah,
Lisa didn't feel good about herself after it happened, though. I'll tell you that much. Next Facebook user says, good afternoon, fellas. Good afternoon to you. Dina Baker coming in clutch, banging that bell. Welcome back to the fam, Dina. Dina is David's right hand and much better looking partner. She's going to be helping him with all the breaks. Now, just be nice to Dina. She has to put up with a lot with David's running legs, but other than that, she does great. So, Caps Lock, the one Facebook user I know every time. Do I start Pierce? Hell yes. No?
No.
You're not going to get no argument from us.
I was about to say, what do you want us to say?
Anything. Hell yes, hell no, fuck you, whatever. Just say something. Do we start Pierce?
What else do you got, Derrick Henry? Is that a choice?
Yeah, that's fair. This whole time he meant Alec Pierce. Houston could pull off the upset. I hope so, man. I would be happier than beating Howard Bender at Fantasy Feud if Houston shocked the world tonight. I hate the entire city of Houston. I really wish they would just get rid of it and give it to New Orleans already or Louisiana already, because nobody that's a real Texan wants anything to do with Houston or anything in the Houston area. But this one time and one time only, Let's go Texans, man. Let's go.
Hey, fun fact for you too. The Eagles have never been 8-0. They've started 7-0. They've never been 8-0.
Hey, so check it out. If they win tonight, they'll be 8-0, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure they've never won a Super Bowl the year they went 8-0. So I like those odds. Up next, we got Lang, Derek Lang back at it again. He's got Dorsett, Renfro, Julio, and Drake London. Need one in the flex.
Out of those names, London for me. I'm gonna keep going back to him.
Yeah, it's got to be London for me too. Even in the lower passing volume offense, I don't know. You can't trust anything to do with Julio, Renfro, the whole Raiders organization. The whole fucking team is trash right now. You can't play anybody besides maybe Adams and just hope for something.
Can't even play Adams. 1 catch, 3 yards, have an ass. God, I hate Devontae Adams right now.
He Mark Andrews you.
Yeah, Renfro is ridiculous. Because I wrote on the drop zone talking about dropping him, and he's had 25 targets, 16 catches, and like 120 yards and no touchdowns. Like, it's ugly.
Yeah, I want no part of this Raiders offense. If I got Josh Jacobs, you kind of are obligated to play him. But Derek Carr is awful. Darren Waller is awful. Devontae Adams, awful. That whole damn team, man. I am just
Josh Jacobs is the only thing.
Tired of him.
The only bright spot.
Yeah, only bright spot. I want no part of it whatsoever. I'm pretty sure I read a stat today that said Austin Eckler has more receiving yards this year than Devontae Adams. I'm not 100% positive, but I know he's in that discussion. Do I start wide receiver Smith? I'm going to let you guys go first on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. But like I said earlier, I don't think the Eagles really are going to really have to do much. But I could see the ball going more Smith's way tonight than going A.J. Brown's way tonight.
Yeah, it could easily be a blowout by halftime.
Yeah, this could be a game where a defense scores 3 fucking touchdowns.
That is, I could seriously see Smith laying a total goose egg in this game. This is the game script where he could. I would like to see what some of those other options are. I imagine you're probably in a position where you have to start him. And I don't know if I've ever told somebody to not start somebody because the matchup is too juicy. But I don't know, man. I think this could be a game where Jalen Hurts and the 2 running backs in the defense combined for 5 touchdowns, and he doesn't, get more than a look or two. So
I just think the matchup, the matchup for wide receivers is the Texans don't allow a ton of yards to wide receivers or a lot of touchdowns to wide receivers. Most of it has to do everything to do on the ground. That's why I said Boston Scott earlier. He's an absolutely flex play in a deep league.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think Boston Scott's a really good GPP type play this week too, because he could easily pop one off into the end zone. I think, given Miles Sanders' arrest. So, Savannah Noel Givens on the YouTube. Thanks, girl. Bang that bell if you have it. She says, "Go Texans! Let's go Texans!" Who is with me with the "Let's go Texans" energy tonight? Yeah,
I want him to win, but I have no confidence in that.
I wish I had a drop over here where I could just hit the cricket sound because I feel like you two are all alone.
Nobody likes Philadelphia, Travis. Nobody.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Except for Jacob Paulista, man. And
I'll hear if Wiggs is watching this, I'll definitely hear about that from Wiggs. He's like, every week you're on there screaming, "Fly, Eagles, fly." Why? You're a bandwagon. You're an Eagles fan.
Yeah, you are an Eagles fan. You aren't even a real Bears fan. It doesn't even hurt your feelings when I tell you Justin Fields is a pile of crap anymore. By the way, Justin Fields, he's been doing good, man. So maybe the secret to Fields' success was you hopping off the Bears train and hopping on the Eagles bandwagon. Maybe. All I'm going to say is that the Bears win the Super Bowl next year, I'm not letting you claim it. I won't do it. Not even.
We ain't winning the Super Bowl. I guarantee you that.
This is the first time in how long the offense is probably going to be better than the defense?
For the
How long?
Bears?
Yeah.
I don't like as long as I've been a Bears fan. I mean at least since Brandon Marshall was there, and even
I don't
then
know.
it's kind of
I don't know. The
I don't
Brandon
know.
Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey year, that offense was pretty good.
Well,
for
they had
sure.
they had Earl Bennett there too. Like it was pretty spectacular.
They also had Forte.
Forte.
Yeah.
We just
that
didn't have a
team-
quarterback.
Hey, y'all had Smoking Jay. What's wrong with Smoking Jay?
I mean, we had a body. We had
Hey, tell me right now that you would not take Smoking Jay in his Bears prime instead of Justin Fields right now. Tell me you wouldn't, because you're a liar and you say you would.
Jay would get absolutely fucking manslaughtered by our current offensive line, though.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, but look on the bright side this week, right? Dallas can't lose, right?
Yeah, because you don't play.
Your team, Philadelphia, has yet another easy cupcake win. And I'm telling you guys right now, the Green Bay Packers aren't losing this week. It's not happening. The loss streak is over. Finally, I think we can start A.J. Dillon. Definitely start Jones. This is the Packers' revenge tour. It starts this week against the Detroit Lions. Packers also are going to beat Philadelphia. That's going to be their first loss.
I don't even want to speak on it.
How sad is it going to be if they lose to Detroit, though?
If they
Because
lose
I feel
to
like Detroit is just as hungry. I feel like Detroit is just as hungry.
If they lose to Detroit, I feel like you got to sit Rodgers the rest of the way and see what you got in Jordan Love. All right, not even being a jerk on this, I feel that's something you got to do.
I think
Hey, there's somebody that picked him up in mini mixer league. That's all I'm saying. You got to have that Jordan Love in there.
I think A-Rod would sit himself.
Travis's bench be looking like Jordan Love and Sam Howell. Got some Desmond Ritter on it. Just waiting for these bad quarterbacks.
You know how many Packer fans are in our league? If Jordan Love automatically comes to starter, hi Colt.
Yeah, no joke. Right?
Hi Bobby Swan.
You know, it's funny because as much shit as we talk on the Packers nonstop, these Packers fans, they love us, man. They love us. I don't even get it.
You make it hard sometimes.
Yeah, don't lie to me. You wearing my team's colors on your head. I see it. You've got my favorite color, or that hat is so nasty. I love it so much.
I'm a Pistons fan, but you kind of got me into liking NBA a little bit more. So I'm kind of trying to get a hat from every team.
You're not a Pistons fan anymore.
Yeah, you think
I'm a
you're
Pistons
fan.
You're a Pistons fan like I'm a Bears fan.
Look, it goes like this, right? You're happily married to the Pistons, but man, you see Luka over there. Woo! You got to get some of that. Now you're getting a little bit of a taste of it. Before you know it, you're filing divorce papers and you're jumping in bed with Dallas Mavericks. I'm just saying it's coming.
Cade and Ivy, backcourt of the future, man.
Wembanyama, that is y'all's future right now. If you get Victor, I think it's a big game changer.
Can you answer one question real quick? What happened to Brunson?
What happened to him?
Yeah, what happened to him?
He's doing all right. He's doing okay in New York. Whatever. He can.
I'm talking about how come he's not in Dallas.
He didn't want to be in Dallas.
Yeah, he didn't want to be in Dallas, and that's fine. And the Detroit Pistons kind of, cut us in the side and in the back and somewhere deep in my liver to kind of make sure that transaction went through. But look, man, hey, I got nothing but love for the little man. Jalen Brunson, go make your daddy proud on the New York Knicks. Have fun, maybe getting an 8th seed and get bounced in the first round. We'll be in the Western Conference Finals, not missing you, because we got Big Christian Wood. I'm ready. Anyway, back to some football. Big Ben Kaiser. So Michael Carter or Devontae Smith. I'm going Devontae Smith there.
I'm going to go Devontae Smith too.
I do feel like Michael Carter is still the main guy of this backfield. I like Devonta Smith though this week. Like I said, I think maybe the targets could at least maybe more go to Devonta Smith over AJ Brown in this game.
Elio at the Average Joe Sports Talk, my guest last week. What's up, Elio? The Giants are not losing this week either, guaranteed. Yeah, man. The NFC East is holding it down this week, other than the Commanders, but we don't really count them. So they're like the Chicago Bears of the NFC East. They're just like there. So
Yeah, and Richard McCaloff definitely agrees with this statement. The Giants aren't losing.
yeah,
He supports this message.
I will say this though, right? I will say that even though the Giants aren't playing this week, I bet you Daniel Jones and the Giants offense will finish within 100 yards of the Houston Texans total offense this week. That's all I'm saying. Within 100 yards. Big Ben Kaiser says they tolerate Jordan, but we're really here for Joey. I'm just saying, Joey ain't on Thursdays, and y'all still here seeing me. Still here seeing Colt. Still here seeing Travis. So we love Joey too, though. He's all right. He just can't hang with the Thursday crew. We too good. All right, I'm looking through these. It looks like we're going to get out here a little early tonight. So for anybody still listening, looks like there's a couple of you stragglers out there. If you haven't already, bang that bell on YouTube. If you have, go find somebody who has it and make them bang that bell on YouTube. And then when you've done that, have them do the same thing. Just bang that bell on YouTube for us. That's all we ask. Follow us on Twitter. You guys are all over our Facebook. I think that about covers it. Anything else, fellas, before we bounce out?
Nope.
All right, as always,
Stay true.
Stay true.